So I was talking to a male friend of mine the other day, and he told me that women don't apologize and women can't be held accountable.
It amazes me how oblivious women are to female nature. She needed her homeboy to tell her that most women don't take accountability. You a woman, you don't know that most women don't take accountability?
And I began to really think deeply about this idea. And one of the things that came across my mind is, in the last 9 months or so of me being in my private practice, I have myself experienced many women, whether they came in as a couple or they came by themselves, they very abruptly discontinued their therapy.
For the majority of men out there, therapy is the end of the relationship. The wife is only taking you to therapy so that she can hear you be told off, confirm everything that she believes so that she can be justified in leaving you.
And I started to reflect and really think, what was going on here? And I noticed that after I had to confront them about something, I had to bring to their attention something they were doing that wasn't contributing to the health of the relationship, they became very defensive and very, just very harsh, and they stopped coming. And even though the husband would continue to come, he made it very clear that, yeah, she won't apologize. She thinks you're wrong. She thinks you're taking my side. And I began to really reflect, like, oh my gosh, is it true that women don't apologize? Is it that women struggle with being held accountable? I'd love your thoughts on this. Me personally, I think it has to do with a person's level of emotional maturity. What do you think?
This therapist is giving women an out at the end, like women always do, saying people's maturity instead of focusing on the women. Look at the situation. A husband and a wife are going to therapy. The husband is okay with taking accountability. Then as soon as it's time for the woman to take accountability, all of a sudden she abruptly quits. What the therapist is saying is so valuable, but she still at the end says, people.
That's a W. That's E1. That's E1. That's a W.
Oh, there's plenty of fish in the sea. You'll find someone. Okay, Sarah. That's easy for you to say. You were fishing in the sea before there was pollution and trash floating around everywhere. Now all I have is the leftover trash. Maybe I'm a bad fisherman. I do like fishing, though.
Traditionally speaking, the woman is the catch and the man is called the keeper. What I find so funny about this situation is that this woman is sitting here saying there's plenty of fish in the sea, and then she starts to describe how the sea is polluted. And I'm thinking to myself, man, don't you understand that you are the fish? You are the catch. You are the polluted one. You are the one that's in the polluted environment that's making it difficult for you to be caught. And she's still going on talking about maybe I'm a bad fisherman, like she's supposed to be catching men. See, the problem with the way that we mixed up gender roles nowadays, women don't know if they should be a fisherman or a fish.
Well, make sure y'all run a street background check on people before y'all start messing with these folk, man. I've been tonguing down, nigga. I'm talking about tonguing her, like, going crazy, tonguing her down, kissing the hell out of her tongue, all in mouth, going crazy. Jetty find out two of my closest friends, like my brothers, she done gave them head. Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no. And they always say, they been saying for a long time, like, oh, shit fire, they just never put a name on it.
Oh,
they
God.
Just like, yeah, they one girl, and then he'll go back and be like, yeah, boy, shot it, da, 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 da. And then they finally put a name on it today. And my other partner told me, hey, you, that's what I was talking about too. And I'm over here just sitting back in the cut silent. Silent as hell. I've been kissing the hell out of this bitch. She didn't. And the worst part about it all, my partner say, boy, she the only bitch that let me nut in her mouth.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Oh, man. It's like anything else in the streets. It's certain rules. Those rules exist so you don't have to do a street background check.
How long have you been single for?
About a year. What about you?
Okay, hold on. When you say a year, like no situationships, no dating for more than 2 months? I don't believe that.
I mean, yeah, no, situationships.
That's a relationship.
She asked him a question and he answered it. He asked her a question and now she's like going off instead of answering the question, which tells me she probably just got out of a relationship or she just got out of a situationship and she's ready for the world to change because she just made a change.
With no label and commitment because you don't want to. But that's a relationship. You like eat together, I don't want to say it, like fornicate, like I'm sure you do that.
You don't fucking know me.
Exactly. She don't even know this dude. She asked if he had a situationship. He said yes. And then she just ran off with a bunch of assumptions. Look, he literally sitting there looking like, what is she talking about?
You go on dates, you hang out, you text every day. Like that's I'm so sick of this generation pretending like a situationship is not a relationship, because it is. Just because they're not going to be your spouse doesn't mean they're not a boyfriend and girlfriend. And I think people need to admit that. And I've been guilty of it too, but it is what it is. Like,
oh, that's why they say people hate the people that they're like. Now, what I find very interesting about this situation is that she not even talking to bruh. She got a problem from her past, and right now he just catching all the fire from her past. This is not about you right now, my man. This is about her and all the other women that's out there that's upset now because they tired of being in situationships. These are the girls that go on Tinder, that go on these dating apps and say, I'm looking for something serious. So if you playing games.
Think of like my last relationship. No, there was no label, but it was everything a relationship is. And that's what everyone does these days. And it's like annoying. Like, don't be so pathetic. I'm not saying it to you. I'm just saying to the general, whoever's watching this, take notes. You guys are dumb.
You can look at his facial expressions and tell that he's sort of like, damn, she's crazy. She just went off on me. Like, she got a lot of baggage. What's in her past? I mean, she spazzed on this dude just now and he was just sitting there. And then when she finally landed her point, it wasn't even directed at him, which is something I already said. She's like directing it to everybody else. And it's like, me and you sitting right here right now. Why are you virtue signaling to the world when it's me and you sitting right here talking? Maybe she don't like him in a romantic way. Maybe she does like him in a romantic way, but if she does like him, she just blew it.
You're fired!
Okay, I just want to go on record and say, I feel like millennial women got set up. Growing up, we were fed all of this propaganda about being independent. We got Neo's Miss Independent. We got Destiny's Child. All my ladies who independent, throw your hands up at me. Webby, INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? We were fed all of this propaganda about being independent. And you know what? Baby, I'm tired, okay? Where is Miss, I need someone to help me carry my boxes? Where is Miss, it snowed this weekend and I don't want to shovel? Now, yes, I am Miss Independent, but I would like to be retired. Who would like to retire me to be Miss, have a man help her?
I beg your pardon?
So when I initially saw this clip, I thought about somebody that came to my page and it was like, I'm tired of hearing about the problem. I want to hear about the solution. Continuously talking about the problem is a part of the solution. Why? Because when you see ladies like this, they love to say, I wish somebody would have told us. Why didn't nobody tell us about feminism? What I find so funny about this clip is that she went from one propaganda to another. She went from feminism to soft life, and they're both a lie.
They call her the cat lady.
Bow, 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 bow. Hard-headed women are like a cancer that will destroy your life.